That is the key. Communication. 103.7 NNJ, Led Zeppelin. It is 8:14 on the morning show. My name is Borasio. I love the animals. You know this. For as long as we've been on the air, we talk about animal welfare, animal adoptions. You know my dog Bowser is a foster failure. I tried, but I failed. Now he's with me for 5 years. And there's lots of animals still in the shelter that people are like, oh yeah. So I got on the phone with Garret. He's from Father John's. He's the director over there. Where do you guys stand right now?
So right now, as far as dogs go, we have lowered our census here successfully. We just came off of one of our highest adoption months in history. We tied our highest adoption month ever, 72 adoptions in March, which was amazing.
Wow.
And believe it or not, most of them were like curbside adoptions, which if somebody told me 3 weeks ago we would be doing this, I would have slapped them across the face because that's not how we operate. But we had to pivot. We wanted to get these animals into homes. And we are still doing adoptions. But what people can do is they can hop on our website. And I know a lot of shelters are still doing this. So if you're out there and you're not near us, I encourage you to contact your local shelter because adoption right now is big. Fostering right now is big. And what they can do is they can hop on our website, fill out an application for adoption. Somebody here will call them. We'll go through as much phone counseling as possible to match them. We're really playing matchmaker through the phone.
Okay.
We'll ask them questions. They ask us questions, and we try to match them with the right animal. And from there, it becomes a game of faith. And we are going to ask you to be approved for adoption before going through with this. Obviously, we will require some documentation that where you live, you can have a pet, your vet records, things like that. It's all on our website. We'll do the phone counseling. They come here, and I've taken so many videos and photos of how good our staff is at making sure everybody is safe. Because we obviously want to stay safe because if we get sick, we can't come in and care for these animals, which is the key. So we want to stay safe. We want everybody to stay safe. But we still need these animals to get adopted. So we'll come out to your car, and from there, we'll maintain social distance. We'll follow all the recommendations. We'll have gloves. We'll have a mask on. We have hand sanitizer, disinfectant wipes, everything like that because our supporters have been so generous. But we are absolutely still doing these life-saving efforts for sure.
And you kind of expedited the adoption process to get them out of there quicker?
Yes, we did.
Awesome.
We expedited the adoption process. We really just put the burden on those interested in adoption. Get us what we need to approve you. Send it through the fax. Send it through an email. Take a picture of it and send it to us. Whatever's going to be easiest for you. We really want to save as many as we possibly can as we continue to go through this.
Are you allowing people to come in and volunteer?
We can't allow people to volunteer. We're really trying to limit our public traffic. And so what we have done is we've gone with a skeleton crew. Our manager, our animal care manager, myself over here really did a lot to match the number of animals we currently have to the number of people we have coming in and split our team in half, essentially. So we have one team who comes in, make sure everybody is fed, everybody's clean, everybody gets out. We do have a caretaker. This is the best part about us, Borasio. We have a caretaker who lives here. He has lived here for 9 years. He's amazing. And every night he sits out in one of our big play yards with the dogs out playing together. He takes pictures of them, sends it to everybody and everything. So, even when we're not here, we do have somebody here who's still taking the dogs out for walks, letting them run around in the yards, which has just been an absolute godsend going through all of this to have him here.
How many animals do you have? How many dogs do you have right now, Garret?
Right now, we have 2 dogs that are still up for adoption. Their names are Shaggy and Banjo.
That's it, 2?
We have 2. We do have some guys that are going to be coming in from the local community over this week. We've been on the phone with some folks that really need some help. We are encouraging people that if it is not a desperate situation to maintain ownership the best that they can. But in these situations, we do think that these guys got to come in. Cats, we continue to see more and more coming in. It's coming into kitten season. We've had many kittens come in over the last couple of days that should be coming up for adoption very, very soon. So if people want to stay tuned, you've been waiting to bring a young kitten into your life. It is that time of year, and we are seeing it. And the orphaned ones that we have been taking in are adorable. So as soon as they are old enough to get their vaccines, which should be about a week or two from now. We're going to be ready to start putting these guys out into homes. But we do still have some adult cats here looking for homes, too.
Now that you mentioned felines, what about the tiger in the Bronx Zoo that caught COVID-19 and felines across the board? Are people scared that their cats are going to get coronavirus?
The science isn't there to show that they can contract the coronavirus in normal life situations. There are some very, very, very early on studies that are saying, a variety of different things, but we've been following the WHO and the CDC, as well as a lot of organizations like the ASPCA, the HSUS, and everybody unanimously has said the science isn't there. They cannot contract it. The science isn't there to show that they can transmit it either.
Right.
So people should definitely not be worried about this. This tiger story is very interesting. I followed it closely yesterday as it was evolving, and I'm interested to see what happens because I've heard that there's some other tigers that were there that are also ill. We see a strain of coronavirus in cats almost every year in the shelter. It is not the strain of coronavirus that we are seeing lead to COVID-19, but it is something that we have battled since I've been in animal welfare, and it leads to and can lead to what most people know as FIP, which is a really tough illness to battle. And as far as I'm aware, there's really no cure for it. So coronavirus, this type of virus has been out there. Cats have had it. It's just not been the one that we're seeing right now that people can get.
That's good, I guess.
There's a lot going on out there, and really what we would love people to do is stay active in helping people properly prepare for getting sick if they have pets. Preparing is always a benefit to you and your beloved pets. So just knowing that you have somebody around who, if you do end up needing to be hospitalized, somebody who can come over and take care of your pet, or somebody who could take your pet into their home, is really going to go a long way.
Awesome advice. Thank you, Garret. And Father John's, the official website, in case people want to go and fill out an application.
FatherJohns.org.
FatherJohns.org. I didn't know if it was org or com.
We're an org.
We're an org. All right, very good. Thank you, brother. Good work. Thank you for being there for the animals, man. I love you for it.
Hey, thanks for going into the station. We really appreciate it. Everything you guys do for Father John's is just, we love iHeartMedia for sure.
And I will be seeing you as soon as we possibly can.
Hey, real quick, Borasio, if it's okay.
Yeah.
I do want to let people know that because we did so many adoptions in March, we have actually just launched a new program to try to be there for our frontline medical and emergency personnel. And for the first time ever in 20 years of history, Father John's is offering to temporarily board pets of these folks. Wow. We know that you guys out there are doing extended shifts. You're having to stay in the hospital for days on end. We want you to know that we would love your dog the way you would. And because we have the space, if you can't care for your pet because you're out working in healthcare, I want you guys to contact us. Go on our website, and we will be here to feed, love, and care for your pet just like you would.
And if there's any confusion, you can always go through us, and we'll be happily the middleman.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Awesome, Garret. Thanks for being a friend here. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Borasio.
Communities helping each other. That's what we're all about here. If you've got something you want to let us know about how you're doing your part, WNNJ.com, or just hit me up right here in the studio. It's 822 on the Tri-States Rock Station.